Hey guys, Kaido here with a commentary on the recent LCK finals game where they played Kha'zix, and I'm gonna go through the game and just I guess talk about the build and just how he's playing. I did play competitive a while back then, so I have a pretty good understanding of when Kha'zix should be getting competitive, and let's just dive into it. This is game 4 of LCK finals, and so they last picked Kha'zix on blue side. Well, they 4-5'd it. And why he picked it here is probably because Lucianami is decent matchup to Phyllis Lulu. It's a lot of trading back and forth, and they picked a very solid top laner pick where it doesn't need that much help early, but it does have good setup later on versus Gwen, so they can potentially pick up free kills. And they also, this ASOL champion I think is completely broken. If for some reason just wins like most lanes, and it also is able to get pushed. So, and in the later stages of the game, when Kha'Zix gets to W evolve, and I'm just gonna assume he's gonna evolve Q into W because that is the best evolve route, because it's the most standard and most consistent route, because your Q will allow you to play the early game quite well, helps you farm, helps you fight the 1v1 jungler, so and do objectives. And the W in the mid game is just one of the best team fighting utility spells in the game, in my opinion. That's why Kha'Zix, when he's a very good scaling champion, so to say, if he gets to that point, if he's not behind. If he's behind though, he's legit a cockroach, actually useless, you just step all over him. But when he's ahead, it's very, very frustrating to play against, especially as like a AD carry. So in this draft, Kha'Zix is very good. They have Nami, they have ASOL, which makes a lot of space. And when I talk a lot about making space, especially on my stream and just YouTube videos, and making space basically means is just making space for your carries to do damage. So walking up, pressing W on them, slowing people down, making the enemy look at you. You're intentionally making space in those ways to where your carries or even engage could find an angle to get it engage off, or just get your carries can do damage, for example. And this draft is very stable, which Kha'Zix wants. He wants the game to be pretty slow, so to say. And if the game is fast, if it's fast on his tempo, it's very good, of course, because this champion does need to farm a lot. And if you look at the runes, he has First Strike with Domination. And this setup, even though I talk about how you should take Dark Harvest in solo queue, but that's for solo queue. And solo queue and competitive are very different. Especially as a jungler, you play the game less, let's say, flippy, and you want to play more on based off your laner's tempo and more just have consistent gameplay. You tend to play more for objectives, especially as Kha'Zix in competitive. And he probably had, I'm pretty sure people were talking about it before I looked at this VOD. He went Zombie Ward, and that's to go Umbral. And you shouldn't go Umbral in solo queue, in my opinion, because, well, especially if you're not in challenger level games, you should not go it, because games aren't going to be just stable in like lower elo games, mid elo games. But when you play competitive and you play in challenger games, people aren't making the game demented like the usual low bob games. So it's like you can play for vision, and it's very like good for colleagues to play for vision, because then it will allow him to do more on the map. Oh yeah, it shows his runes right now. So he took Sudden Impact in Zombie Ward, and probably wondering why he didn't take Ingenious or like Treasure Hunter or Relentless. Probably because he wants some sort of damage, because if he takes that, then he basically has no damage in early game, which must feel like shit. And also Sudden Impact is just so good on Kha'Zix. It legit procs on all his stealths, his leap, and it's just too much value on the champion. So that's probably why. And I'm kind of curious about his, well, I kind of know what his build is because I saw the screenshots, but he's just building good items for the game. And considering the game pace, they are. Umbral is for his early game, clear rewards, and also helps him control vision around mid and bots, which he needs to do this game, so his Lucianami can push and be able to play the game. And for when we look at paths, I mean, both junglers just did a full clear to opposite sides. blue side Ballin should probably play to base. Well, if he crashed his wave properly, they could probably have based. That's probably what they maybe were thinking about. That's what I would want as a jungler, as the Kha'zix side, for my Ballin to do. And red side Ballin should recognize that, because they failed to crash the third wave. He's clearing that ward for zombie ward proc. And you see, if you didn't play the clear's ward, and you just did crab and just got his ward on the enemy jungle, which you should usually tend to ward the enemy jungle after you do your full clear like this. Especially if it's just a complete handshake clear. So you know what the jungle would do later on. You will be able to track him quite well. And I mean, they just push out enemy ball in here, which feels pretty bad for Lucian Nami's side. But that's because they failed to crash their wave in time to cheap base. And it's good by red side, good punish. I mean, now they should be able to walk back in because jungle is here with the base advantage. I mean, can't do much here. I mean, this is what I mean, like, Kha'Zix wants to play on his own pace and just scale. So when he's needed to be pulled like this, as long as it's not interfering with his camp killer, it's good. So that's why having 3 volatile lanes as Kha'Zix will feel bad, especially if you're not able to get those kills and just get those ganks off. Like, if enemy jungle gets the gank off one side and it actually eventually will bleed through your jungle, it just feels like shit as the Kha'Zix. Well, because of what happened balling earlier, when Zinzao was pushing out bot side, Canyon Kha'Zix knows he is ahead in his camps. My god, this ASOL champion. I'm telling you, this ASOL champion is completely broken. Like, I see this every game in solo queue, actually. His ASOL just runs my mid laner. But, like I was saying earlier, Kha'Zix is first on his camps. So he's actually very ahead right now in terms of XP. And Zinzao is taking his time farming. He also played to secure his Raptors first, coming out base even though his cards are open, because he doesn't want to lose them. And Kha'Zix could have played for them, because he does have quite a lot of mid push. So if you realized earlier, if you go back a little bit, like Lulu was there to cover one time. The Lulu went through mid, which is what supports tend to do quite a lot. Now Kha'Zix has free grubs. He also will have a potential red invade timer after the Gromp, because he knows that he's just ahead of Zinzao in terms of camps, and Zinzao will probably play to do the dragon, or he will play to dive bot lane. And it should be hard to dive as 3, I feel like. Do they have all sums though? Actually, maybe not. It depends how much HP they lose on the GenG bot lane side. But the field side does have very good guns right now to like punish, I guess. Yeah, they're just doing dragon. And Canyon gets a red buff. You evolved Q, right? I mean, it looks like it. I mean, the claws are bigger. Yeah, he has Q. Nice. You know, in previous seasons, I'm pretty sure he would be very close to Umbral right now, but they increased the price of that shit. Like, it actually was so broken before, when you could buy Umbrals so early. Bought a pink. Reason why, I mean, this is a good pink buy, because he's playing to get control after his camps, or just have a defensive pink, either or. Probably defensive pink though, so his balling can breathe. Right now, at this stage of the lane, it should be Phil's favored, as you can see. And then probably this next base, then Lucian Nami, like, Lucian Nami will start being able to play more forward when they get closer to 6. And so can the red side Phil's. This is a really back and forth lane. But I mean, this is Phil's will have a hard time to play later on anyways. Like, this guy has to play against Nami ults, the ASOL R, like the big one, and like Kha'Zix W with stealth, and like Zinzao can potentially mark him soon this year, but it is hard. Like, there's so much shit that's gonna be like thrown at them. So many abilities. Now it looks like he's retaking vision here because I mean he should. If he just keeps clearing, then like his team will potentially bleed more, and he needs to slow down the bleeding. It looks like he placed the pink. Where did he place it? Oh, he placed the safe pink as red. Okay. And now he basically double buffed this guy. He's still both buffs, so he's actually just up so much XP. And the faster you get 11 on Kha'zix in competitive, the like what do you call it? You're just gonna be straight up outclassing the enemy jungler in terms of their skills because Xin Zhao is not that great versus Kha'Zix if Kha'Zix is level 11. Like I know Xin Zhao has so many items, but like we're talking about competitive. Like people aren't just picking up free kills for fun, you know. So like this will just be like a one item Xin Zhao versus a 2 item Kha'Zix with first strike and with W evolve. So it's like not just even though he has like an advantage, he also has like a fucking evolve route which like buffs the playmaking on his champion. Xin Zhao Lulu is strong pairing though, but that's only if Xin Zhao gets to those items, gets to like the maybe like 3 item mark or so. Oh, look at Aso. No, I hate this champion, man. Like, they need to nerf this champion Ace out. Oh, they swapped. They're playing for second grub set? Yeah, they are. I mean, they probably have to 4-man this top laner. It seems hard to, just 3-man. Maybe it's easy, I'm not sure, because Nami isn't 6 yet. Okay, it can't be that easy to dive this Cassante, right? Like, look at this guy. He didn't even pop Ghost. He's not scared. Wow. You see what I mean? It was so close, no? Like, holy fuck. Bro, Faker's here. Oh my god, he's going in. Oh. Okay, I mean, these two are fucking dead as fuck, no? Look at this wireless, though. Okay, interesting calling. Wow, this might go bad, no? Oh, nice. I mean, that's fucking... Oh, is that worth it? That's a 2 for 2, and a 0-2 kills. I mean, that feels kind of bad, actually. For GenG. Now, as long as Ace Hole's game is good, it's still hard for Red Side to play this game. This Ace Hole champion with Kha'Zix has to be so disgusting later on. So this guy's dying to grubs. Bro, I swear these grubs are like OP now. They buffed it a little bit or something. You get it? Oh shit, you got it. It's actually almost dead. Holy fuck. Nerf grubs. Oh yeah, they're buffing grubs actually next patch. It's gonna be like 1 stack earlier to get the buff now. Pretty crazy actually. You might need to actually like play for them. Oh no, definitely. Like at least like denying them you have to now. Like or it's gonna be very like gross. Snowballing might be a lot more like what do you call it? A lot easier if you get those grubs now earlier. Dagger's up now. Now this is where Lucianami becomes the king and queen. They're very OP when they get set up mid lane especially. They just play for push and just keep playing for chunks. They do have a base advantage, is very good for Lucianami's side. This stack shift item just helps you get push, and Phils doesn't have his item yet. Since I was playing the dragon, I think. Oh, no, he hasn't. Now he is. I mean, this dragon is not his. Like, this is blue side's dragon for sure. Okay. I mean, yeah, they get drugged. Nice. I mean, this game can only get worse for red side. Like, there's just no way. I mean, this ASO champion is so OP. I swear. I'm gonna keep saying, like, it's so hard for red side to play. And I'm pretty sure Gwen takes, like, a long time to scale. Probably takes, like, 30-something minutes to scale. Another buff for Kha'zix. Another dub. You just have to keep playing on the mid wave. Make sure ASO is farming well. And game is good. I think that's where Canyon kills Zinzao. Oh, it's just the nature of this matchup. You can't win 1v1 as Zinzao. You know this guy's Thunder Sky, it's crazy. Like, you just keep playing all around your Q. Oh, never mind, actually. He just gets the camp, though. Which is still a big fucking dub for competitive, at least. Because the game is very controlled. Random deaths won't just happen just like that. Like in competitive. Well, at least, like, this level of competitive. Kha'zix is almost a level 11. And then the game will be very hard for red side to play. Because now Zinzao would just be pretty much a piece of shit. That's what I like to call him. Becomes a piece of shit if game is like this. He's just a fucking piece of meat. You just be a HP bar for enemy just to hit, and he's just gonna be sitting there. Taking damage. Taking a nice massage. Oh, look at Asol. Asol. Yeah, no, that's balanced. Yeah, Kha'zix playing to mark. He's also finding camps and finding vision to clear. Which is what his job should be. It's just cream pressure from the side. He shouldn't need to be with his team. And now he's back to clearing camps. And you just keep doing that. It's just a rinse and repeat. It's just how you play this champion in higher level of play. And this is why this rune setup specifically is not the greatest in lower MMRs. It's not necessary, so to say, to play like this. And the item I always preach about, like Profane, just helps you like power farm so fucking fast, and it gives you so much damage too. So that was why I suggest, like, if you're gonna build Eclipse, you can build a second with Profane, even though it is around like 400 gold more. Let me confirm that. Profane Hydra. Profane Hydra is 3,300 gold, so it's 600 more gold. But the thing is, it gives a lot of utility. Well, not utility. It gives a lot of uses. It helps you. It gives you a very high damage boost on your combo, and it also helps you clear camps, which is very necessary on Kha'zix. Oh shit, he's riding it. He's out of there. Man, this game is so boring, but like, this is just the nature of both comps. Like, one team has Azir, Gwen, Aphelios. One team is Asol, Lucian, Kha'zix. I mean, blue side comp is a bit more aggressive, but it's just an objective game. And luckily, it's a Hextech map, so it's legit. Whoever gets Soul wins the game. Don't think game to Elder Flip will work this one. Maybe it does though, but I didn't really watch the full game. Okay. Yeah, I kind of skipping through the VOD because I mean, nothing's happening, so. Which Kha'zix says 3 items, and look at Zinzao, he's just a 1 item piece of shit. He doesn't even have a second item, actually. Oh, I guess that's stolen. I mean, he's just fucking dead now. Like, he's by himself in the river versus 2 item Kha'zix. And GG's. I mean, they can't do Baron. Actually, no, they should pull and see, make the enemies burn, well, Gwen burn TP specifically. Burn some TPs here, potentially some summoners, and they have a lot of turn equals. They have Ace ults, Nami ults. Never mind, they are not pulling. But they are setting it up. I mean, Kha'zix is on his camps. Oh, nice, they got a 0 ult, which is fucking massive. Zero flash. Okay, well, that's such a big dub. Like, knowing SKT? Oh, they don't have Baron pulling guns, actually. SKT loves pulling Baron when they think the game is fucked. And they tend to get away with it quite a lot. When the waves are all pushed in, so GenG will know if they decide to do a Baron flip. I mean, look at them. They're legit trying to do it. I feel like the game is kind of fucked. GenG is ready for this. Now, I mean, just gonna play slowly for soul. I mean, they can play for another Baron control pull when ults are up again. Azir does have no flash. Oh, nice. We're gonna see this quick little soul Dobski. I mean, this is just Kha'zix versus Zhao. If Kha'zix can scale for free and find Zinzao ever 1v1. Hauled him with his pants down pretty much. Yeah, they're looking to retake Baron. They're gonna slowly push up. Also, make sure if you do end up playing this build, ping your Umbral quite a lot and ping Zombie Ward. So, you know, you're telling your team that let me clear the fucking wards, you know, because I get value out of it. Azir's dead, no? He's not. Oh wow. I mean, he's dead. The Kha'Zix. I mean, they're so low though. Even though Kha'Zix died, it's not like that bad. Like, they used older summoners for this play. Yeah, it's not the end of the world. I mean, they have 4 no flashes on red side, and as soon as Ace ult and Nami ult is back up with the Kha'Zix, like, they're just gonna play to pull any objective in the river. It's just gonna be straight winning for blue side. I feel this legit cannot play the game right now. He has no way of escaping Ace ult. Like, this isn't a zero eating away. Like, imagine that's in the field. It's like, he can't escape. I wonder if Gwen should just focus the ASOL. Because killing the ASOL is actually quite important. And Kha'Zix is fucking... Bro, he's just a bug. I mean, he got his 2 solo kills, but that's it. Oh, he's just dead, actually. Look at Philos. Wow. I mean, they just get Baron off this, I think. Unless they just want to play Drake. Under 100% play and play Drake. ASOL is the only one that really kills the Baron fast on blue side. Red side that has 3 Baron killing champions. They have ASOL, Azir, and Gwen. TPing top. I think they're... Yeah, they want to pull Baron when the field is up. So they're getting control right now for it. Yeah, bro, SKT wants to pull Baron so badly. Like, this game is, like, completely fucked for red side. They can't play without summoners, especially. And the longer this game goes, the worse it can get, like... Because they do eventually have to contest the soul, and if they don't contest soul, like, I don't know how you fight against a soul, Lucian, and Kha'Zix with Hextech soul, slowing you down. Like, you need so much gold on the red side to scale this game, and they won't get to that point in time. I mean, 4 minutes to get soul. And they should be able to pretty much end the game off the soul. If they don't, I mean, I don't see how they can just win the elder fights either. Oh, well, that is no flash appeals versus when Kha'Zix is not even there. So, yeah. I mean, it's chill. Like, you play this champ. It's just what Kha'zix looks like in competitive. And it looks very AFK probably to most people, but this is just the nature of the champion. Because if you make the game volatile and the Kha'zix picks up those kills, then like you fucking lost. Like this champion will just take over the whole map. So like you have to play very conservative. And it's not like red team can play that aggressive anyways, other than like bot lane. Like they're very heavy scaling lanes. Don't know why you have 3 scaling lanes. Seems very like not SKT. Well, not, well, I don't know. I'm saying SKT. I'm so used to like SKT T1, but it's not. It's not T1. I feel like their bot lane tends to play for a lot for control. If you look at their competitive games, like they're very much they're very early game. My God, nice. Well, they're eventually gonna pull Baron. They just want to have full control of this side to know if they ever walk up, they will get punished for it. And they know Zin's up base. He was 1 HP pretty much, so they burn this Baron quite fast. They have Kha'Zix Asol. I think Zinzal's dead, no? Yeah, like bro, you can't play at Zinzal, like you're just a piece of shit actually. I mean, first strike is just good, like in competitive. It's just not a solo queue rune. You never know when the game will go ill in solo queue, but in competitive, like you're in comms and there's like there's a team environment, like actual team environment. And yeah, now the game's just over. It's just GG's. I mean, it actually looked like Canny did nothing, but when you're in the game playing against this Kha'Zix champion, when he's at W Evolve versus an Asol and like Nami ults and all that, like you factor everything together, especially like just think about like from the 80s perspective, like as the Aphelios, like let's try to look at the Aphelios, like okay, they killed Zinzal here, right? Now you're this Aphelios, so like you're running away. You see this Asol has a fat fucking R coming in. Just fucking that, you get slowed. There's Kha'Zix W coming in, now there's a Nami ult coming in, you're just fucking, you can only click away because they can't do damage when you're CC'd. And you're like trying to dodge W and like you just keep getting slowed. And you get slowed. Oh my, it's just so painful as a immobile AD carry to play. Look at Zinzal, man, like he can't play the game. And it looks like Kha'Zix topped off his build cleaver. I mean, it's just the best like item he can build here. And he's probably, yeah, he's gonna build GA Lost. Like I said earlier, they're just good items he's building. He's building items that will just be good for the game when he builds it. Cleaver is very good at this point in the game. He gets free shred on enemy team. Also, the CDR is quite nice, and the HP allows him to buy, like just jump in and press W and stuff. And he's R evolved last. Yeah, you should not go E here. You should always go R. E is a very like snowball. Well, it's like snowballing and like it's like a resetting rune. And R has more like utility in a way because like he can buy more time, more space for his teammates. Missed another W. I mean, it's hard, but like still pushes him back. And now Asol comes in, gets a stolen Aphelios. He can't fucking move. And now Aphelios gets Nami ulti. He has a flash. Now he can't play again. On the next W, right here, Aphelios slowed again. I mean, this Asol just looks like the fucking MVP of this game, though. Like, this champion looks so OP. I just fucking... Like, look at this guy. This is a big-ass dragon controlling the whole... It's just God himself. Kha'Zix picks up the free kills. Nice dodge by him. Oh, nice dodge by Lucian, actually. Holy fuck. Damn, not another kill for Canyon? Come on. Oh, yeah? That's just, the Canyon Kha'Zix. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be doing a game showcasing this build. I mean, I've played Umbro Kha'Zix before. It's not that difficult, in my opinion. It's very simple. It's not something that was just suddenly fucking created out of thin air. This build, there have been similar builds in the past. People need to understand, like, even though there have been new items introduced into the game, it's not like the game has changed drastically that much. The item builds are somewhat similar. There's just a bit different items, but yeah, I will be showcasing it and talking more about it and how to play. If you do want to try new games, you feel like, fuck, this guy tried it, and he won on the LCK final stage, so maybe fuck it, I'm gonna try it. And maybe it might work for you for your solo games, but so I'll probably do it probably tomorrow. Maybe on stream tomorrow I might do it because I am starting to play more of my in challenger games on my Smurf. So I'm trying to get 2 challenger on stream. So we'll be probably doing it on stream tomorrow. Hope you guys come watch. I'll be streaming at 4 p.m. EST on Wednesday, the 17th of April. So come tune in. And if you guys have more questions or just anything Kha'zix related, come to my stream and ask away. I'll be there answering any Kha'zix related questions. Goodbye, guys.